Okay, for this tutorial, you will need yarn, a pom-pom maker, and scissors. So here's what you're going to do. The pom-pom maker comes apart very carefully. You want to loosen it before you get started. So that it's not hard once you've got it full of yarn. So at least open it the first time. And then just gently put it back together again. And then the ends pop open. These two ends open here. And then these two open this way. What you're going to do is take your yarn and these ends, and you're going to start wrapping them just like this. You're going to do this to this side, and then you're going to clip your yarn, and you're going to do the same thing to the next side. So I'm going to skip ahead and show you once these are both filled. Okay, you can now see that I have both sides full. The more yarn you put on these ends here, the thicker your pom-pom is going to be. So you then take and you push these back into place. So they look like this once again. Kind of looks like a donut. And like I said, the more yarn you're able to load on these, the more bushier your pom-pom will be. Now you take some scissors. They have to be really sharp scissors. And you're going to, there's space right in between. Remember I pulled this apart before? There is a gap between these two joined sections. So you're going to work your scissors right through the notch, all the way around. You don't want to open it up or it's going to go everywhere. Now you can see that notch that I was cutting through right here. You then are going to take a long piece of yarn. You're going to put it right around, right through this notch, right like that. Right through the yarn of the joining spots here. Pull it around to the other notch so it's come all the way around. Sort of like a yo-yo. And then you're going to tie it. And you want to tie it as tightly as you can. So I tied it this direction, and then while I was holding it tight, I flipped it upside down, brought it back around, and then pulled it and tied it in a double knot going this direction. So again, you want to tie it and pull it as tightly as you can. And while you're still holding it, you want to make sure you get it tight so that none of your yarn pops, none of the little pieces that are cut come through it when you're done. Okay, now you open up these ends here and here and here and here, and this is when you take it apart. And this is why I said I took it apart ahead of time, just so it didn't stick. And it's still sticking a little bit, but you can pull it apart, and then you fluff it up, and you'll have to trim some ends on it, you know, that look a little longer than others, but for the most part, it's pretty near perfect. So I'm just going to trim my little edges, and here, this is the tail for my pom-pom to attach it to anything. So there you go. And the set that I purchased has 4 different sizes. This is next to the largest size. So there is my pom-pom.